I woke up this morning with new wisdom on my mind. I know who I am. There's no need to hide. I got something to say. I'm thinking that it's time. Why? Cause I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. Pay me my respect.
You are now tuned in to the Young Intellect podcast, an open space where opinions and experiences are welcomed. Hosted by Sam and Mafwa. Hello and welcome, Young Intellects. This is your co-host, Mafwa, welcoming you to our open space to teach, learn, laugh, and love.
And I am your co-host, Sam, here to encourage you to explore different ways to view the world at large. So today is a very special topic. So our topic is on friendship, and today we have our wonderful friends with us today, Miss Alyssa.
Hey everyone, I'm Alyssa.
And Miss Anne.
Hola, y'all. My name is Andreas. What's up?
Excited to have you guys on here. We want you guys to we just want you guys to give introductions of yourselves, and then we can go into how we met,
Okay.
Well, most people already know this, but I'm Nigerian, I rep it all the time. And what else about me? My favorite color is purple,
Rosie.
Yes, ma'am.
And Anne.
Hey, y'all. I'm a nursing student. Just graduated last year with healthcare management. I am also a self-care and self-love blogger.
Woo!
So, blog on the way.
You guys are amazing. Lit. Yeah, we just wanted to talk about how we met. So, who wants to say how we met?
Oh, let me go. So, again, it's Alyssa, the bestest of everybody. Just kidding. How did we meet? So I have I met Sam.
6'4" squad.
Yeah. So Sam was my best friend's roommate. And that's how I originally met Sam. But we didn't talk that much because, who really speaks to people's roommates like that? But then what happened? You gotta keep it real. This is a podcast.
That's true.
Yeah.
So then I started coming more up to the village and stuff. That's where they all live, on the 6th floor. And then I met Anne. And then a while later, somehow my phone magically appeared also.
We was going to a party.
Yeah, girl, I was gonna get to that. So it was homecoming or something, the Friday, Thursday, probably a Friday. So then we were all trying to, I guess, decide what we were going to do. And that's how we all met. And then since then, it was dang, okay. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Yeah, it was on and popping since then.
Yeah. And I just realized, we all met each other differently, at different times. So I met Sam first. And, it's just all in different orders. So that's crazy.
For real. I think I met you second. I think I met Katya first, or I think I met both of y'all at the same time, to be honest.
Yeah, and people always meet me first. I'm the first one. I'm special.
I think it's because, but dang, if it wasn't for Katya, I probably wouldn't have known y'all. Maybe I would have.
True. Shout out to Katya.
Right.
Katya, if you listen, shout out to you.
Hey.
Gang.
Okay, so we're gonna have a few discussions, and we have some questions we're gonna ask each other. It's gonna be somewhat fun. It's gonna be fun, yeah.
Let's get it.
Hey. So, we've been friends for a while now, since the freshman year. What is you guys' idea of friendship? What is it to you? What does it mean to you guys?
Who wants to go first? And you want to go first, or you want me to?
I guess I'll go first.
Hey.
Right. Idea of friendship. Well, I think it's a special bond because nowadays females beef too much, so it's really good to just have that one girl on your side who you can like call your sister. Y'all do everything together. Y'all hang out. Like you're able to talk to that person or vent to them. So I feel like there's someone special. Um, it's something meaningful and something that is hopefully genuine.
That's a good question.
Definitely. Definitely.
Genuine
Definitely.
is a must.
I think it's just like, backing off of what Ann said, it's being there for one another, caring for one another. Like, you don't have to talk every day, but whenever you do link up or talk, it's like, dang, that's my dog, you feel me? Like, there's
Right.
no separation between there, and it's just being good hearted and not and wishing the best for whomever that is.
I honestly agree with both of y'all meaning of it. Like, yes, someone
Yeah.
there for you, someone that supports you. I think like friends sometimes are like the families that we choose.
Mhm.
Yeah, because some of us got some trash ass families. So like our friends might be the second like family, like the second.
Preach.
Yeah, I agree. Friendship has to be genuine, and it's just someone that you can talk to, bounce off of, and like you guys don't even have to agree a lot. Just like be able to support each other and want the best for each other.
There's no hate there. Like I don't want us to be like hating on each other. Be like, dang, I'm jealous of this. I don't think that's part of friendship. I think that's just like one person is a friend and one is a hater.
Mm.
True. True.
So I have a question for all of you guys. I wanted to know, like, has a friendship ever taught you a lesson? Have you ever learned something from a friendship before?
Yes.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
A lot.
Can you share like at least one thing that you've learned?
Okay. So basically, like, be careful who you call your friends because some people are really spiteful. And they like,
Mhm.
no, that's what were we just saying? What was Ann just saying? How like some girls really hating and blah, 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 blah. And they could just turn on you and different things. But it
Right.
also taught me to, always be there for people who never know what they're going through and
Mm.
just be the best that you can be to the next person or whomever your friend
Right.
is.
Okay, preach.
It taught me to open up
Mm.
because yeah, you can have a friend, but you have to allow that person to get into your life a little bit more. And you have to be willing to like talk to them and not like just shut yourself off because you don't want to be like a burden, you know?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. Communication, like really being honest, like not shutting off from them or like really just saying how you feel instead of like keeping it in and thinking that you have to be alone. Like you can
Right.
really just communicate with someone. That's the friendship.
Because
Definitely.
nobody's gonna be like, oh, I know you're going through this if you don't open your mouth to speak.
That's true. Some people
Hmm.
like there's some people and I'm like, damn, I really didn't know they were going through that. Like I would have really just been able to talk to them. But I mean, yeah. So you're right, opening up. That is I've learned that lesson from friendship and also being honest with your friends as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I honestly learned that with you guys, to be honest. Like, after we all left the dorm,
Mhm.
like, stuff, like, got so rocky. And it was like, dang, like, I just want to reach out to them, but then I'm going through all this shit. I can't just say through all the stuff that I'm going through. Like, a lot of that I just had to learn.
Mm.
Yeah, because like honestly, if you're going through something and you reach out to me, like I'm not even gonna mind like anything else. I'm gonna focus on like what you're going through because I know sometimes like I might be going through some stuff and I need someone to be there to support me. So like I totally understand that part.
And it's hard because like
Yeah.
we don't have model like older women to model what friendships are supposed to be like. So we're kind of figuring it out ourselves because like no one's telling you that you can really just talk to your friend, like tell them everything. It's kind of like you see Love and Hip Hop and they're just like really just
Fighting every
fighting, going
time.
against each other. So like yeah, that's what our models were. So where we like for me, I'm still figuring it out, but yeah, you're right.
Sometimes you have to let your friends fight their own battles. You don't have to always fight their battles for you. Like
Right.
I learned that at a young age because like I was fighting somebody's battles for them. Like honestly, like putting myself in the front line and like getting I was getting dragged from like Haiti to freaking West Africa for these people.
Ooh.
um yeah, they turned around and said like, I wasn't there for them. I didn't do nothing for them, and I was very hurt. But like I had to learn from that. I learned that sometimes you got to let people fight their own battles. You can't always fight their battles for them.
That's true.
True.
So the next question is, I mean, you guys can pick. We can go around and ask this. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but the question is, what's one thing you admire about me? So I guess we can all do it for one person.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick Adelissa. I admire the fact that Adelissa is super confident in herself. Like,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah.
she exudes confident. Like, I could see the confidence. Like, I see, like, she goes after whatever she wants. She goes after whatever guy she thinks is worthy of it. She's like,
That's
I like
true.
you. Yeah, she's very confident, and like you can see it through her pictures. I even commented and sent her like, "You take a lot of pictures," and I thought she probably took it some type of way. But I was just noticing that how confident she was, and that's something I've always admired from her. And I feel like throughout the years, I probably like learned something from her, and it probably passed on to me a little bit because like I was very not confident within myself, but like having these friends around me, like I've become like more confident.
Yeah, and Adelyssa's not scared to like. You're not scared to let anyone know that you're Nigerian. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
I
You
like
rep
it.
it.
I like it. You're just like, I'm Nigerian, so it's like, yes.
You have the best outgoing spirit. Like the best. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to be you. And you're such a sweetheart. Even though you're crazy, you're
Mhm.
such a sweetheart.
She really is like a mother. Like when you
I'm
get to
not
know her, she
crazy.
really
In a good way.
In a
like
good
she's like a
way.
mother, like a good mother. Like you just be out there doing
Yes.
different things. Like
You're
Yes.
don't
a
feed us.
mother. You're a mother. Like, you make sure people eat. Yeah. Like, you always make sure there's food. So, yeah, that's one. Yeah, definitely I admire that. You'll be a good
Mm-hmm.
mom because you make sure there's food.
Oh,
Always.
Anybody else want to go?
Okay, let's do Sam now.
Sam is the most sweet, innocent flower. And once you get to know her, she is a wildfire.
Yep. Hey.
Life of the party. Miss Throw It Back Queen.
Yep.
Okay, I don't do.
Yeah.
but yeah, I agree. And then I just love how like Sam's willingness to never give up, regardless of what trials and tribulations come to her. She's always have that
Mm-hmm.
giving spirit, and then she's always so like, what's the word? She always just wants to keep going, regardless of what's going on in her life, and I really admire that about her. You know.
Oh, I didn't even know you saw that in me.
Yeah,
Aww.
I agree with both of them. Like, first of all, Sam loves dancing, so she just like teaches me that it's okay to dance sometimes. She's like, I want to dance. So it's like, you know what? Let me just dance. Let me just like stop being a bit like, and let me just flow. And also like your determination to get better and just to grow. Like it's something that you want for yourself, and I know that you're never going to give up on it and you're just going to keep on going. So I love that.
Thank you.
I hear tears.
Aww.
Who's next? Go.
Let's do
Go.
our other guest, Andreas.
Hey, and
Man, and you were like, oh, my ex boo, cool, all of that, man, bro. We were freshman year, sophomore year, but we were, very like much closer because we
Mm-hmm.
basically, we all stayed in the village and stuff. But me and you were so tight, man. Like I really love like your whole being, everything you did. You two were confident, and I just loved everything about you. You were so joyful, so happy, so giggly. And
I
then like I just love everything about you, you know? And then you're one of the people, you graduated and stuff. You were out there. You feel me? That's so proud.
Yeah, honestly, like Anne was like before Anne got in a relationship, she really was like my like party partner. Like she was like she's equally as hype. She's a very hype person, and like she's fun to be around. Like I'm like it was never boring to be around her, and like also like the fact that Anne is confident too. Like she exudes confidence, and like she's always out there being her. Like I love that, and I'm also loving the fact like I actually see from afar, even though like we kind of broke apart from afar. Like I see that you're growing, and I'm like okay, girl, like you put like the stuff that you share and like how like you're improving yourself, and I also like that you're starting your own blog and like developing into the woman that you see yourself as.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
That means a lot, for real.
yeah.
Yeah, I say like we're kind of opposite. Like you're more outgoing, so like it balances out. And like there was never a time you're like, no, don't do this, don't touch that. Like you were so open, and like everyone would just come and chill in your room. Like that was just a place. Like like you just had that. Like you're just so open and welcoming. And also, I love the fact that you're growing, and like it's a learning process, and we're all like on the same like path as to growing. And like it's a thing where we can see each other do, like we see each other growing, and like I love the fact that we're all growing together. And even though like we do like go in our own separate ways, I can see you growing from afar, like what Sam said. I'm just like, that's so beautiful.
For real.
Thank
You're just so
you.
lovely.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
Yeah, the thing. Oh, we love you.
We do.
For real.
Yeah,
Like I honestly missed you all.
Same.
I know, and Corona's out here messing stuff up. Ugh.
Like
For real.
The thing about like friendship, like you guys mentioned earlier, is like sometimes we're not always gonna see each other. Things gonna happen in life, but the good part about it is like we're always happy for one another. We still want to see each other win.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's no hate. There's no hate there.
Right. Miss Martha, it's your turn.
Hey.
Yo, Malfoy is like the most open person. Like honestly, like he's so like open to like,
Mama said, "Whoa."
no, like you're like what I mean by that is like you're accepting of like so many different things. Like your mindset is very different. Like
okay.
you accept people from different like backgrounds, and like you're very accepting of people, and like you're very open minded. That's what I meant. Like
it makes sense. Thank you.
and I feel like you're wise too. Like people like probably don't talk to you a lot because like you're very quiet. I'm not really sure, but like you're very wise. Like you know a lot of stuff. Whenever I talk to Martha, I'm like, dang, this girl should be a whole therapist or something because she just speaks a lot of like facts, and like she's just giving a lot of wanted opinion, not unwanted, wanted like opinion in a like a good perspective. Like her perspective is just fresh.
Thank you.
Right.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Also, to balance off of what Sam was saying, I agree with it all. And also, I love like how you're so big on entrepreneurship. You always want to have your different side jobs going on, and I love that about you. When we lived together, it was so nice, you know. We would just come downstairs and all be relaxing and talking, and we would all just have, you know, great conversations and whatnot. And I also love how like you're smart. You know, engineering is going really good for you.
Hey.
And I just, you know, I love everything about y'all. Period.
Thank you. Thank you.
Martha is the realest. That's gonna be the first thing. She always keeps it real. And Martha, you have one of these peaceful. It's like when I talk to you, it's peaceful.
Aw.
Like you make me smile. When we used to stay in the dorm and we would all hang out, like it would never be a bad moment. You always make us laugh. You're so funny.
Hey.
And your accent is like,
thank you.
I wish I had your accent. Oh my god. Like it's just everything is just on point.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that about you, and I love how you're a go-getter and don't stop it.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Definitely.
Like, with all these great qualities and stuff, and all like this moment that we had, it was wonderful.
Right.
We got to move on to the next question that we have. So my next question would be like, which friend would you describe yourself as?
I describe myself as the silly, funny, caring, mother-like friend that will basically tell you how it is. If you're in the wrong, I will let you know. But I'll be cracking up jokes. You feel me? Kiki.
That's fact.
Because laughter is the best medicine for
That's
anything.
fact.
Right.
I'll agree.
Completely.
So I think like I'm kind of silly. Like I guess I'm the fighter because I'm always fighting people.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not physically. Sometimes it could be like an argument or something. I'm always fighting people. I gotta stop that. And like I think like I'm chill sometimes. It depends. Like I go with the wind. Like
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
true.
definitely like a fighter. Like if someone steps on your toes, it's like I will fight you.
okay, I'm not on that no more.
No, yeah, no. Like it's just like passion, and I like it because sometimes it's like we know that okay, we like no one's gonna push you like too far because like we know that okay she's gonna do something, so it's like okay, like you stand your ground.
Period.
I guess I would say I'm like the quiet one, but like the just really just crazy one at the same time. That would just do anything, like anything, like try anything once. And try to get my friends to do it too. I would say like I'm the quiet one that's like the quiet one that no one expects. Basically, that's what I'll say.
That
Definitely.
is so. That's
You
fact.
got to keep an eye out on her.
I wasn't
Whew.
expecting none of it. Okay, and
Yeah, it's your turn now. So, which friend would you describe yourself as? And
I would say I am the crazy one. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like a part of me want to say the outgoing one, but then I feel like I had really crazy moments. So I'm gonna just say,
the crazy outgoing.
yeah, just
Yeah, I
mix
agree
the
too.
so I
But you're
agree.
also fun. Definitely.
Yeah, it wasn't no like crazy, like oh yeah, she's crazy, but it was like fun, young,
two. Yeah,
Hmm.
Young, wild, and free.
there you go.
So moving on from that question, the next one is what's something you want to tell me but never did, if you have something.
I'm gonna be the first. So basically, I tell y'all everything. So,
And
and I have one.
this will be like, your outfit looks weird.
Why your hair look like that?
Yeah, she won't let nothing like she'll be like, oh, okay, that's how it's supposed to be.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I wanted to tell you guys. Maybe like, oh, I'm just so proud of you guys and like keep on doing what you're doing. I can't wait for us to like just well, I don't know, but like I'm really just proud of you guys as individuals. I don't think I said that individually, so that's something I definitely wanted to say.
Yes, that's same. Like I honestly, we're going our separate paths and stuff like that, but each of us are trying like and are actually succeeding in some stuff in our lives, and it's really great. Like we're doing what we want to do.
Right.
For
Like
real.
I think I want to. I think something that I haven't told all of you all is that. Well, I already said I miss you all greatly.
Mm.
um, y'all are honestly the only friends that I have that I could really consider as sisters. Like I'm the only child, so I don't have any siblings. So I was pretty much alone for a good majority of my life, and I ain't really have friends like that because Duval friends ain't really your friends. But I don't know. It's just like after I met you guys, like y'all taught me a lot about myself, about friendship, and Yeah, like y'all are very unique in your own ways, and I love each and every one of y'all.
Yeah, thank
No,
you. I remember
We
me and you
love
guys freshman year. I just loved it because we were all different. We all had our own aspects, but it was us, like.
for real. Women of the six.
Hey.
even if we have our own differences, we still I still really like you guys. I still really love you guys. Y'all still like my first group of friends in college
Hey,
that I actually really like. Yeah, like we had really fun times. We
we
really
did.
did. So I'm gonna ask y'all another question. So if you had a problem, or like if you needed someone to fight a nigga for you or fight anyone for you, who would you call and why would you call them?
Shit, I'm calling the whole gang.
Yeah, like I would definitely put those like because different people do different things. Like Alyssa will just be like, Alyssa
She
will
can
just
go
be
full
like,
mom
it'll
mode.
just be like how a mother will react. Like there's no games being played. Like come out and just be like, okay, let's get this shit done right now. Like,
Right.
Period too.
but I think it'll be more interested with everybody. Like I'll be the person to like instigated like
Mama gonna talk a whole lot of shit to whoever we
hell
fighting.
yeah.
They gonna be mad.
And Sam will be the one like with the baseball bat.
Oh,
Like come outside. And
yeah,
it'll
I
be
agree.
no, it'll be either be Anne or Adelissa driving. So yeah, that'll be
I'm speeding the fuck.
Oh, designated driver.
We getting away.
but
Wow,
that'll be
I,
blasting. What are some of our favorites? Back in the day, blasting some Kodak.
Oh
No
yeah.
slacking.
hey.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
exact
fade
lyrics.
that in the back.
And Katya gotta be in the car so she can sing her favorite part.
For real, the only part she remember.
I love
She
that
loved
part.
that song.
But yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, I think all of us would actually take part in it.
hmm
Yeah, we'll have like different roles to play in it, but it'll be lit if all of us came out just like yeah.
Nobody will mess with us. That man or whoever it is won't mess with us no more.
Right.
Period. So moving on from that question, the next question is: do you think this dysfunctional family life contributes to worsening relationships between friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think so because like when we have like these type of relationships, we don't really know how to actually act with other people. All we know is like how to be dysfunctional. So we bring that aspect of us in our relationship. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's not our fault, but like as we get older, we can strive to actually eradicate these characteristics, but it's really not us like sometimes.
Mm.
True.
That's true. I think it's yes and no because, like, I believe some people are able to have the great friendships regardless of their dysfunctional family and whomever else. But also, some people might not be able to separate that part because since they've been used to so much dysfunctionality, they just can't grow up from it. But I believe, as like Sam was saying, as you get older, you have to be able to like grow up and take responsibility and actually try to build your own friendships because, regardless of your family and stuff, these are your friends, not your family's friends. So you
Right.
have to like take responsibility and actually be a good person to whomever your friends are regardless of how your family was and whatever else. But still, it's still a yes or no answer though.
Yeah, I actually agree with you saying no as well because like some people learn from their dysfunctional families and like learn how to not be like that within a friendship, but like some people haven't, so they come in like with their like they might have always have to be defensive with their family, so they come in defensive with their friends,
Hmm.
so it could
Right.
carry on over.
It's definitely a process, I would say. I agree with the yes and no too. But I think like once you just getting out of that dysfunctional relationship, you can't really trust people like that. Like I feel like your whole mental is off, and it probably just takes you being isolated from people or being around your friends to get you to change, how you were, so you don't fuck up that friendship. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. So, like, the next, I don't think we should ask that question, to be honest, because we already answered it. What's something you want for, like, all of us? I want all of y'all to be successful. Like, I
Period.
want all of y'all to, like, travel with me, get this bag. Like, let's go have fun, like, live our best lives.
I want all of you guys to have 7 kids. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, it's just success, and I want what you guys want for yourselves. Like, yeah.
I really want you all just to live your best life and
Hey,
live it to the fullest. Be truly happy with what's going on, because right now life ain't going too well. We got Corona going on. Just this whole racism is going on. Life is being bad. 2020 is not how we all expect it to be.
not even. Not at all.
So it's just best that
Yeah.
we take care of ourselves. So I just want y'all.
Yeah, especially like mental health too. Like, I want you guys' mental health to be up to par. Like, don't
Definitely.
suffer in silence.
And I also like agree with everyone what everyone else has been saying. I want you to be successful. I pray for good health, good wealth, good state of mind, all of that for
Amen.
everyone. Pray that all of you just be successful, in everything you do. Doctors, engineers, nurses, all of it. We got this, y'all. Pharmacists too. Period. Woo-hoo.
Hey.
It's successful,
Hey.
young, successful bosses. That's all. Young,
Exactly.
successful. Yeah, I wanted to actually mention, like, not really ask, but like I was watching Insecure, and there was like the two friends, the two main characters in the show. They're like they had some issues as friends, and it was as if one of them didn't even want to work that issue out. But like when she had an issue with her boyfriend or like whoever she was dating, like she tried to go beyond and above and beyond. I think that's the word, to try to fix a relationship. She was trying to like say, "Oh, let's go seek therapy. Let's do this. Let's do that." She's more willing to fix her romantic relationship than her friendship. I was wondering, like, what are your thoughts on this? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't value like friendship as much as they do like romantic relationships, even though like friendships are a form of relationship.
Right.
Yeah,
Friendships are worth working on. Like,
Hmm.
they're just worth working on. Like I don't think it's worth giving up unless like it's just that time and it's that time and you guys just aren't for each other. I think friendships are beautiful, and like a romantic relationship isn't the only type of relationship you can have. A friendship is a type of relationship, so they should also be worked on, especially if you love that person and you want to see the best for them. I just work on it. It's not worth it losing it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I agree.
Definitely.
I think it all just takes both of them to just want to work on it.
Mm,
And honestly, if they are close as friends as they say they are, then it's gonna bound to happen.
that's true.
that's true.
Because true friendships is never gonna die. Real friendships is never gonna die.
And sometimes you might need a break, but like you might need a break from the friendship because sometimes like we're not meant to grow together as friends. Sometimes we're meant to grow separately and then come back together as friends and
Right.
continue journey.
Mm.
That's
Right. Because you never
true.
know what I'm going through, and if isolation is better, or if they just end up growing apart, like sometimes you gotta just let them be. But if it's like you said, if it's a true friendship, then it's bound to come back together.
I agree.
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks for having us.
For real, it was a
it was
pleasure.
it was nice having y'all. Y'all welcome anytime to come back.
Yes, you guys were amazing. It was honestly a great conversation. I love my friends.
I love this podcast. Y'all gonna do some really great things.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us today on the Young Intellect Podcast. We hope you enjoy the show and tell a friend to tell a friend about us. Make sure you take care of yourself and your mind.
Cause I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect.